Greetings, fellow moviegoers, and welcome to Movie Central, the place to talk about movies, TV shows based on movies, toys based on movies, games based on movies, and rides based on movies. I'm your host, Mr. CCS, and this is my pet gorilla, George. Remember how last week I said I was going to review The Little Mermaid? Well, about that, I was told by Overhead Voice that I was supposed to review another movie that was extremely popular, as opposed to the review I promised last week. Don't worry, though, I still have a review for you, and I hope you will love it. Let's talk about the French novel Beauty and the Beast. Published in 1740 by Gabriel Suzanne Barbeau de Villeneuve, sorry if I butchered your name, Beauty and the Beast tells the story of a beautiful girl falling in love with a prince who had been cursed to turn into a monster due to his selfish acts. The book was extremely well received, which meant movie adaptations from many film companies. But of course, Disney got their hands on the rights to the story and released one of the most popular animated films of all time in 1991. But being popular doesn't mean everything, so let's see if it's good. This is Beauty and the Beast. An arrogant young prince, voiced by Robbie Benson, and his castle servants fall under the spell of a wicked enchantress, who turns him into the hideous beast, until he learns to love and be loved in return. The spirited and headstrong village girl Belle, voiced by Paige O'Hara, enters the beast's castle after he imprisons her father, voiced by Rex Everhart. With the help of his enchanted servants, including the matronly Mrs. Potts, played by Dame Angela Lansbury, Belle begins to draw a cold-hearted beast out of his isolation. So the story is nice, simple, to the point, and overall perfect. The writing is stellar and the pacing is just right. But with a great story like that, I have high hopes for other aspects of the film. So how about we see if they are good? The characters are perfect. Belle is one of the best Disney characters written. Her personality is simple, and Paige O'Hara gives an amazing performance. And her vocal performance is also absolutely perfect. The Beast is also written perfectly. His personality is so simple, but less so as he is turned beast from human. Robbie Benson's performance is obviously another highlight of the movie. The ornaments of the house are all perfect. If I had to pick one favorite, it would have to be Lumiere, as his personality and voice make me feel warm inside. Belle's father, Maurice, despite not being in the movie much, is still a great character you feel for. As for our villain, Gaston is one of Disney's best villains, also my favorite character in the entire movie. All his over-the-top characteristics make me laugh every time, and his skirmish with the Beast in the finale always gives me goosebumps. So the characters are perfect. Is the animation the same way? Yes. It's extremely crisp, and sometimes the movements feel lifelike at several moments, with Belle moving like a human and the Beast moving like an animal. As for the music, Alan Menken and Howard Ashman bring in one of their best scores, as well as some of their best songs. Songs like Belle, Gaston's song, and the Beauty and the Beast song. The score is also emotional when it needs to be, it's urgent when it needs to be, and it's overall great. So is Beauty and the Beast perfect? Yes. Everything about it is pitch perfect, and this is definitely showing how you need to do an animated movie, which is why it gets a 10 out of 10. You'll need to find an adventure in the Great Wide Somewhere to find this film. Well, that's it for this review. Feel free to leave your comments on the movie below and tune in next week for a surprise for our winter finale. With that said, my name is Mr. CCS, this is Movie Central, and that, my friends, is a wrap. See you next week.